Yeah, I've been patient, I've been locked in on the go. Let the setup come to me, that's the only way I roll. Never chase, never fold, keep it chill, keep control. Got that process in my veins, let the profits take a stroll. Woke up charts glowing like they know me well. Discipline a crown, yeah, I wear it proud. River keep flowing, I just follow the route. Not the same man daily, yeah, I'm leveling out. Treat the morning like a moment I've been built for. Wrist tight, mind calm, that's a real score. Everybody wanna flex what they think they know, but the river doesn't brag, man, it just shapes stone. If it's not my setup, I don't touch it, let it pass. Every force trade ends with me looking back. So I breathe in, breathe out, let the market do its dance. And the patience that I practice turn the future to my hands. Ain't the same as last week, whole new mind. Water in the groove, yeah, I flow in my time. Let the fear fade out, let the greed decline. I'm aligned with the grind, stay refined in the climb. Yeah, I've been patient, I've been gold. Let the setup come to me, that's the only way I roll. Never chase, never fold, keep it chill, keep control. Got that process in my veins, let the profits take a stroll. Woke up charts glowing like they know me well. Discipline the crown, yeah, I wear it proud. River keep flowing, I just follow the route. Not the same man daily, yeah, I'm leveling out. Show up, slow up, let the noise blow up. I don't fold up. Wave ride, same tide, every sunrise. Give me new eyes. Stone grind, long time, water carved lines. If you show up, no rush, no clutch, patience be the code that I go by. I don't chase wins, I chase discipline. Let tomorrow be tomorrow, I just settle in. Every loss is just a lesson that'll tighten my spin. Every candle on the chart make me better again. Yeah, I've been
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Heyo, what up, chat? How you guys doing? Welcome to the stream. Happy Thursday. How's everybody doing? Gotta pull up chat here. Hang on one sec. Alright, what up, Twinkie, Jacob? How you guys doing? Tom, what's up? Any news today? I think it already came out. We had jobless claims an hour ago. And that's about it. There's some Fed talk going on. Seems about it, though. El Nahi, what up? Good morning. Grizz, how you doing? Hola, hello. Oscar, what's up? Devon, what's up? Ronald, Miguel, Lupek, Digital Nukes, Eddie, Fufu, Evering. What's going on? Alice, Alice? I don't remember. What is it? Alice? I don't remember how to say your name. Sorry. What's up, Anthony? How you doing? Sakura? What's going on? Shady Ray, what up? Makako, what up? Scott, how you doing? Ken, what's going on? Gallicanokus, what's up? How you doing? Ali, what's up? Okay, sorry about that. Ezekiel, how you doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Well. If you recall yesterday on stream, it was like day 3, I think, of the Lucid evaluations. Hit my profit goal, flattened, but as luck would have it, flattened a couple $100 short. And well, fortunately, I did not make those couple $100, and in fact, they blew up. I've been in that situation many times, right? I've been, one tiny trade away from passing evals. And I would say, as of recent, pretty much always am able to make it happen. Sometimes I lose $1,000 trying to make the couple hundred, but I have been able to make the couple hundred and pass them. So this is the first time in a while where I wasn't able to do it and just blew up, going a little too large. So unfortunately, I'm back at square one here. So a bit frustrating, but not the end of the world. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'll be working on today. Just a reminder, we do have the stream on Twitch as well. A little bit less of a delay on Twitch. I think it's more of a 2-second delay. So shout out to people over on Twitch. Anyways, market's opening up. We just tapped Sunday open. But market's opening up far away.
This is all wet and slick and it's ready to go.
Look at VWAP down at 760, like 170 points away. So we just tapped Sunday open though, and that's also the that's putting in the overnight high there. So really strong move in Globex here. You can see we just been kind of grinding away for pretty much since I right after I went to bed, honestly, right around midnight my time. So it's been a strong pump. Nasdaq's up 1.1%, ES up 0.55%. So let's see what plays out here. I don't really have a lot of levels. I have this 50% level from Tuesday that we kind of perfectly held there on that pullback. I have a demand zone really far away, VWAP really far away, but I don't have a lot until then. So let's see what kind of structure can form here. See if we can make sense of it. What's up, Jake? How you doing? Golden, what's going on? Sorry to hear it, Sakura. Yeah. Back at square one and looking handsomer than ever. Thank you. Golden, no, these are evals again. Harsh, what's going on? Arnesis, how you doing? Darth Trader says time to make the donuts. Well, now I'm just hungry. What's up, Yuri? How you doing? All right. Exit, what up? Luann says, I decided not to be so riggist towards you. You can rig the wheel all you want. I won't judge. Appreciate it, man. Did you pass your lucid Dan? No. I was just saying how, I was there and then it went up in smoke, trying to push and get that extra $200 or whatever I needed. Did not work out for me. I posted on Discord. Discord's a good place to, off stream. I post usually results of whatever I'm doing. There's the 900 level here. And so I posted the little screen cap there of the minus $2,000 across the 5. It was pretty, it was really annoying. Really annoying. Son of a bitch. All right, so for some reason my heat map is still looking weird. And I reloaded it like yesterday and it was looking fine and I clicked on it and then it went like everything changed and it started looking weird again. I do have it pulled up on my Mac and it looks regular old heat map there, but yeah, this one's not showing really the orders correctly. It just looks like it's overly filtered, like my selfies. So downside under 900. I guess maybe 50% Tuesday is a target. I don't. Maybe 850s. You could say could be a downside target. A little resistance and support. I mean, it's nothing too major there. Upside target. I have this red zone of terror here. There's a daily supply in there. And it's right at 26K, right above 26K. So that's upside. Let's see a VWAP retest. Yeah, I know it's VWAP's a long ways away. So it'd be nice to retrace a bit, I think. Savvy Taco, what up? Good morning. See a couple large, like 500 lot orders there hitting the ask. You can see ES holding value above 7,000. Holding up a little bit better than NASDAQ right now. NASDAQ's looking a little bit weaker. You just got permaban from Apex. Were you too profitable or did you have too many evals? I hope you were too profitable. I hope that was the issue. You know, again, I said this before. It's like, you know, if you're too good at counting cards and blackjack, the casino will ask you to leave. Same kind of thing. They don't want you winning too much because that's coming out of their profit. So if you're too good of a at trading within their system, they're going to ask you to leave. It's not profitable for them to have you as a customer, right? So it's part of the game. Kind of makes sense, even though it kind of sucks, but let us know what happened. Are all prop firms like that? Well, so Apex has like pretty uncapped like sim funded payouts, whereas most, like every other prop firm I can think of, caps out sim funded payouts. Like they're gonna move you to live. And Apex, they haven't really been moving people to live, I don't think. So whereas like let's say my funded futures or Top Step, whatever, you know, you make X amount, they're like, okay, we're gonna put you in a live account now and you're done with sim funded. I think it's the evals. I'm not super profitable. I got 3 accounts to a payout. So it's probably that you purchase too many evals in a set period of time, I think. I think they don't want people churning account. That's like account churn is what they call that. Did we end the day green yesterday? No, I lost the accounts. Lost the evals, unfortunately, guys. I know, I was right there. I saw the balance tick 53,000. I thought I was good. And I flattened, and then, you know, you saw it. And I was short, and then when I end the stream, I don't remember what I ended the stream down, but then I wasn't able to recover from that. I think that next trade, after you get right there and you're one small trade away from passing, that one trade is really important. And when people say that in chat, I'm always like, all right, you got this, like, be patient. I wasn't patient. I just wanted to pass, so yeah, back to square one on the Lucids. Back to square one. But it's annoying because, like, you know, hands off, you know, if I don't mess with it, you know, it's fine. I don't have to, you know, it hits my profit target, and they'd probably all be passed, and I just got my own way. Got my own way on those. Okay, other prop firm recommendations. At him, go to my site. Gorilla.com. It should be pinned at the top there. By default, when you load it up, I have some top rankings of some of my favorites. So kind of have them in order. So you can check out each firm, see which one has what you need. Do you have any evals? Yes, I have Lucid Flex evals. I accidentally got 6. So I'm going to copy trade 6, and then hopefully they'll just put 1 in reserve. Because I think you can have 5 active at a time. So my dashboard didn't refresh, and I didn't realize how many I bought. So bought 1 extra. So this line I drew out, pretty good downside level. Pretty good level. Essentially just returned around right there. Do you make money off PFG or is it just a side product? No, I make money off it, sure. That's just where, like, you know, I had a few affiliate links before, and it was just like, I had a little thing on my website where you could click on the logos and stuff, and this kind of just made it a way more useful way of presenting everything and having everything kind of organized, and also, yeah, just being more useful to people than just links. What's up, Riley? How you doing? All right. So nice move off that line I drew, which is a previous resistance turn support, up into 900. Pretty good rejection from 900. Moneybags Dan over here doesn't even know what he buys. I bet you have some do this dirty work for you. What are you talking about? This is me, man. This small little operation I got going on here. Glad Prop from Gorillas helped you, Riley. Appreciate it. Again, I think it's more of a value add to the community than just be like, hey, click my link, sign up with my code. Like, trying to be a little bit more helpful than just, hey, support my channel, you know? All right, enough about that. Let's focus up here. ES put in new lows here. I'd like to see NAS get a little flush here. Down to, I did not want to trade 4. What the hell? This is from yesterday. I gotta get out of here. This is too much size. Ah, shit. Ah, fuck. Damn it. I changed my other view here. I changed the size there to 1. Didn't realize I didn't change this size to 1. That's frustrating. Fuck. Okay. You have Discord. Exclamation point Discord in chat. Fuck me. Shit. One, please. Look, I'm clicking 1 and it's not changing. Now you guys can't see it. The chat's covering it. But my DOM, I'm clicking literally 1. The quantity's not changing. Thanks for nothing, you fucking piece of shit. On your website where it says payment method, does that mean I need to have an account on that site, or can the money be sent to PayPal? Where it says payment method, that is how they pay you out, right? So if you want to get paid out on Legends, you need a Rise account. That should have been maybe at max $400 loss, not a $1,000 loss. Look at these large 1,200 lots there hitting the ask on ES there. Okay. Pretty much getting back up to highs here, right? Okay. So I gotta dig myself out of a $1,000 hole and then try to make some money for the day. That sucks. But it can be done. Done it plenty of times. All right. Breaking higher there. All right. Well, that was such a great hold there on that freaking little level. I didn't really expect that large of a move off of there. All right, so just swept that previous high there. Maybe now we move lower. I mean, look at ES. ES is to really not make it back up there like NASDAQ did. Did not. Let's see if we get back under 900. Hold the 900 level here. I think we might just grind higher here. Hard to say. Just mark out like 26,000 just to keep an eye on that. Tipping under 900. Dan, do you do much psychology work? Trading's a rough ride at the best of times. It's all psychology, honestly. You couldn't do enough psychology work with trading. It's 90% mental. It's 10% learning how to trade. All right, so let's just let this opening nonsense kind of play out. Some better structure. What's up, Evan? Good morning. How you doing? If we get the if we can get some movement under 900 here, I really like this. Again, when we have multiple levels coinciding at the same area, so we have the 800 level with VWAP and this 50% level that acted as a little bit of support on the way back up. This makes it a terrific target for the downside. Doing all right, Evan. Doing all right. I'll try it here. I'll hop out. Break even there. What's up, Walt? How you doing? Good morning. It's because Miguel jinxed it, man. Miguel says, "Oh, I can see the bounce having 845. We bounce at 843. Stop with your witchcraft, Miguel, or at least let me in on it." We buy your course already, dude. Oh, what up, Alex? First time. Thanks for joining the stream. Still like my target. Got ES doing coming into this little zone here. Still like my target. Look at these 500 lots hitting the ass there on ES. All right. Might have to wait for that. Might have to wait for that VWAP. Hey, at least I warned you there could be a bounce there. Yeah, thank you. Do you want to just work out of this office? I got an extra desk right here. You can sit there, and I think that'd be more fun for me. So, something to consider, Miguel. Do you ever get straight to front accounts? I don't really like them as much. I've done a few of them. I don't think the ROI on it is good. Oh, LVNs, Miguel? I didn't know that. I would consider learning that just because I know how effective it is for you. The song was in your head last night? You couldn't sleep? Sorry. I'm short here. What was the idea behind the short? It's a lower high here, right at 900. Take the trade off there. No, I did not pass them yesterday. I blew them. So, starting over. Why are you short? I already said it's a lower high at 900. So, Motive Wave changed kind of the drawing, I think, but there. But anyways, just like a nice rejection, like a move into 900, a little rejection. And this is such a good target down here. So just looking for that. Just to you look at ES as maybe a little cleaner, but just kind of keeping the downtrend intact. And now I'm, you know, kicking myself there for taking it off. But why don't you have a fixed daily profit target? Because I'm trading evals, Yuri. I'm not trying to spend 6 days in an eval. Wasting my time. Did you move the heart rate monitor thing? It wasn't connecting yesterday, and then today I just forgot to put it on. Stick to take profits and stop losses. Easier said than done, my friend. It's a little harder when I'm in the hole $1,000, and I know I could, you know, start digging my way out of it. And again, my targets tend to be a little bit farther, right? So on that trade, I was looking for $2,500. Like, you're not always going to get those kind of moves. That would be max profit for the accounts. So that's like my optimistic target, and that doesn't mean I'm not going to kill a trade early. But if we do get the flush, I want my target on chart, you know, where I actually would like to get out. That was more of the optimistic target as opposed to how I might actually manage the trade. I was considering just taking one off, but the problem was when I was looking at ES here, you can see this little blue candle here, this little mini hammer right there. You know, I'm in a short then, and I see that hammer put in, and ES is just not dropping as much as NASDAQ, and I got a little concerned that we might just put a new swing high in. So that's one of the reasons why I also hopped out. I will look to reshort, though. I will look to reshort. Fernando, what up? How you doing? Why do you prefer trading the 1 minute chart instead of the 5 minute or higher time frames? I feel like it helps me pinpoint the entry a little bit better. 5 minutes is really helpful. I mean, 5 minutes is great, but I find it a little bit harder to find the exact area I want to get in at. You know? What's a test account? It's a evaluation before the funded. Maybe Tonto, I want you to know that I'm going to get a payout from the account. I'm going to win today. Okay. I like the confidence there. Nice. I hope so. If you do win, that'll be great manifestation, man. You're about 8 days into your first prop eval features desk, and I've noticed you aren't spending long in the eval process. Do you think it's okay to take longer on your first one? Absolutely. Here, Rob, maybe this will help. Let's see. What's this? What's the, I don't remember what the prompt is. I'm trying to link you to my funded series, because that will give you a better, more realistic, I think, example of trading your first eval. So let me figure out what it's called. Commands. Exclamation point series. Look in chat here. YouTube's it'll post a playlist there. Watch that series. It's like a 3-parter to get an idea of how long I spent in the eval process as I was developing as a futures trader. You should take your sweet time in the eval process on your first one. All right. I feel like longs here could be good. Maybe targeting highs. What's up, Botan? How you doing? Twinkie, I'm thinking we might get a push before we drop to VWAP. Just a thought, you know. What's up, Parshav? How you doing? But I wouldn't be surprised, you know. Kind of move up, maybe even maybe put a new high on the session in, and then we'll get the move down. That could be a potential situation. Maybe we hold here and then get the drop. I don't know, but thinking like if you want to kind of screw as many people as possible, which is I feel like the market's main objective, then you know, a lot of people probably want to see this test here. 800, 50% VWAP. Then maybe flush out any speculative shorts here. Trap some longs even, and then get the flush. I don't know. You're up 640. 4 base hits. Okay, you're doing great, Rob. That's great. I think the futures desk evals are kind of set up to not rush, right? They want you to take your time and just be consistent. So that structure will help you do that, you know. All right. Let's see if we can get the break and then move down to VWAP. This price action is horrid. Why do we have this? Well, it seems like we got great movement in Globex, and now, you know, I think this could be the chop before we get solid price action. Eddie, one of your teammates is going live with the Futures Desk. I love their program setup. Yeah, I feel like they're doing stuff in a good way. I respect that. You recommend Futures Desk? Yeah, I do. Trade guy, what up? Yo, Daniel was watching your I tried trading with $1,000 video again, which actually got me into futures. Showed my friend the videos because he wants to start, and crazy to see how far you've come. Yeah, I was thinking about that earlier this morning, actually. I was thinking about that video. I was just thinking about how crazy over leveraged it was, you know? I want one last pop up at least before the move to VWAP. Like if we can get a pop 900 or even higher and some rejection, I would like that for the short. I don't really want to short the lows here. Better yet, let's just send it back down to 600 and wipe out all the progress NASDAQ has made today. I'm fine with that too. I don't care. I just would like some good movement. Okay. All Pop up here at supply 900. Rejection. Or rejection at the highs. That's what I want to see. Short. COVID lows and I long. What's up, TK? How you doing? How's your session going so far? Look, if we can't move 8,000 points in a day, what are we here for? Is that too much to ask? Yes, literally it is. Yes. All right, here we go. Can we get it? Can we get it? Made 1K or long now. Well, I'm looking for shorts, TK. There's ES hitting the trend line. I much prefer to see the pop higher, though, and I want to see a little bit higher than the 80s. And I was looking at oil when the Russia war started. It was $130 at its peak. Now we're at like 59. Do you remember when oil went negative? I think that was in 2020. You're looking at the GDP increase rate and inflation. Biden had 3 years where the inflation was higher than the GDP growth. Didn't every country experience that after COVID? Yeah, it's been crazy, dude. I mean, I think better here than some places, but everything's expensive now. "67 degrees here," says Tom, and I'm in a sweatshirt, and winter coat. LOL. Are you ill? I'm still long oil from negative $35. Nice. All right, here we go. Ever tried trading silver? No. I know a lot of people have been doing that. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can reject here. Another 500 lot order hitting there. This might be too strong. Might be too strong. Let's see if it's a rejection. It's just so close to VWAP. We all want it. We all want the VWAP test. I think too many people want it might be the problem, you know? That's a great rejection. That's great. That's exactly what I want to see. But shit, man. Seems dicey still. Is that it? Is that the test? I want this candle to close out here. Because ES is threatening to break this consolidation to the upside. And I want to make sure that it's not going to hold. This is looking okay here. All right, I'll try it. It did what I want, right? It's always my rule is like, if I draw something out and it does it, I gotta take the trade. Can't talk myself out of it now. Literally came right into my zone there. It rejected like I wanted. I put the trade on. There's, you know, win or loss. I at least outlined what I want to see, and when I saw it, I put the trade on. That's all you can do as a trader. So we'll see if we get that view up test or not. I went down to just one mini on this one, just because I feel like the stop's got to be, you know, I got to give it a little bit of room here. However, I would consider flatten sooner to allow it to test 900 again, if need be. So look at these wicks on both sides here. Just not ideal at all. Come on, give me some heavy closes. Heavy closes. Not wicks. No wicks, please. Yeah, these candles are pretty gross. Pretty gross. I'll put the stop back up there. All right. Right now we are getting these large buy orders, but we're not moving really. They're getting absorbed right now. Almost tagged out there. I literally missed me by a tick there. Almost got top ticked out on that one. Literally one tick. I may flatten. Projection's nice and all, but man, waiting to see a little bit of juice from sellers, and we have not seen it yet. Break of this, I think I would add to this position if we can get a heavy close. I think I gotta wait for the close though on the 1 minute. I can't, there's been too many wicks. Is this the only trade you took today? No, you can see it on the right. This is total P&L, and there's a locked realized P&L there, right? So that shows you I've taken more than one trade. There's my third trade, I believe. The first was an accidental 4 minis instead of 1 mini. I shorted and it was pretty immediately wrong. But unfortunately that was on 4 minis, so that put me down about $1,000. And then I what did I do? I think this is break even trade. That was trade number 2. Then I shorted, took a little profit. So this is trade 4. 1 loss, 1 break even, 1 win. By copying over with tracing it to your personal. No, I trade that on its own. Just ask yourself, what would active trader do? He would probably not be trading this. Nice job, Eddie. 30-minute supply, do its thing here. Problem is, like, 900's right above it. And so it's like tempting to want to let it hit 900, but I don't really want. It's like it's a lot of risk for this, my entry, you know? I'm already giving it 23 points here. How many counts do you copy trade? I'm trading across a total of 6 lucid evaluations today. These wicks are just horrifying, honestly. This is disgusting. Disgusting price action. I think it's smarter to walk away from these markets? Yes. This is disgusting. I'll take the stop here. So there's 900. Are there days when you don't take a trade at all? There should be more of them. But generally, you know, VWAP opens, when we open right around VWAP, that's like yellow flag conditions for me. If we just been balanced in a range for a while. I mean, if you look at the, like the daily, I've mentioned this like the last several days. This is kind of like ascending wedge we've been having. This is a 4-hour chart. Let's look at it daily. See how we've been like tightening, holding the downtrend, kind of holding a ceiling here a bit. You know, so when we're kind of in this compression, you know, not so great. What's up, Justine? Good morning. Okay, there's a nice rejection candle through 900. That's why, you know, increasing my stop even just a couple points above 900 is not enough. So I feel like this move to VWAP might it's being hard to catch. You know, if we do get this here shortly, it's been pretty tough. I don't know, 15-point range on ES is like, there's good money on the table on a 15-point range. You know, we've seen ES just being a 4-point range, 5-point range. Leanne, sorry to hear it. I'm not having a great time either. Yeah, equal highs at 46. VIX is at 1630, no, 1656. No, 1630. So 1630, the continuous contract. Recent high of $18. Nice, Tom. Go surfing. Enjoy yourself. VIX went up a bit yesterday, but it's been down since then. So Tuesday's low is 1580 or so. So we're above Tuesday's low, but the high is $18. So we're near the lows, honestly. Let's look at this fucking garbage, dude. This might be the VWAP move here. At what point would you think you would rely on your personal account? When it's large enough where you can have, like, I'd say weekly to monthly withdrawals that, you know, are equal to that of what you might get with a prop firm. Took any trades yet? I mean, yeah, you can see the P&L, right? Top right. I have 2 losses, 1 break even, 1 win. Should just long these lows, shouldn't I? Or should I be fine? Just play the range, right? Bounce, bounce, bounce. Yeah, definitely come a long way. You should redo the 1K video. Yeah, good. That'd be fun. Yeah, should just buy this low. Get 20 points. Rinse and repeat. Sweep is coming, Dan. Just wait, bro. You make it back plus some. Nice. Weird cumulative delta chart. Yeah, you know, when he mentioned it yesterday, I tried adding it, you know, and nothing was showing up. And then I like restarted Motive Wave, and then everything was there. There's like two cumulative deltas. Like it was just glitching out. What makes trading worth it for you to go through all of what comes with trading? Well, there's it's nice learning a skill that, you know, a boss can't fire you from, you know. You may have to, you know, you'll have to adapt as markets change and conditions change, but generally speaking, at least right now, once you learn it, you know, you can sit at home and click buttons and make money. And that's pretty ideal in a lot of ways. Okay, so ES back to the highs. NAS on its way. I wish my heat map would work right. I really don't understand. I think it's just like motive wave glitches, you know? Like, see how I moved that and then stuff changed? It's just literally the one on my Mac looks normal. Sorry to hear it, Burl. Yeah, not a great price action this morning so far. Anyone uses TradeFi? I've used TradeFi several times. I've never gotten a payout from them though. Okay, so let's see if ES double tops here. I think we're gonna push new highs. Just what it's looking like. It's just I'm just seeing accumulation here from buyers, and I'm not seeing anything from sellers here. Blue Sky paid about 5 million last year. That's mental. Why is that mental? It's not that much. Or are you saying it is a lot because they're small? It's a massive industry now. Jarrell, what up? How you doing? All right, a little rejection here at the highs on ES. Is there follow through? Does NASDAQ hold 900? These are things I'm looking for. I wouldn't be surprised if we just move higher and NASDAQ gets back up to its highs. If we do revisit the 40s, this will be like pretty much the 5th revisit. If you count 55 here earlier. At this point, I mean, if we do revisit that, I feel like that VWAP's, you know, obviously climbing as price spends more time in this range kind of conditions. And so I wouldn't be surprised if soon, you know, VWAP is right around the 40s. So 40s might just be the buy. However, you know, the more retests, I feel like the more likely you are to finally break. I like the 900 hold here. 900 like targeting 50s. I'm just gonna go long. What's up, Mike? How you doing? Bitch of an open, yeah. That's a good way to put it, I think. Strong close up here. I could see myself adding to this position. Target 26,030 if it breaks this high. Well, let's see if I can even stay in this trade. Give it a little bit more room here. 2630. That's I would have to front run it just because we got daily supply. So if I was really going for that break higher, I think I would target just like 19 and 3/4. That'd be pretty optimistic. Bar shop, just because I haven't updated my website in a while. I don't think Webull even has like a referral program anymore. Yesterday evening, you opened your position in NASDAQ. 30 minutes from 25,437. Looking for 25,820. Wow, that'd be a monster trade, Alex. All right, stop down. Now go long. No, because where do I stop out at? There's nowhere to stop out at. I gotta wait. I will try the long again, but in the 70s, where the hell do you stop out at? There's nowhere to stop out at. I have $400 of drawdown left. No, I gotta be right on with my entry here. I'm done with these. Like if I go long down and 20 points of drawdown, you know, the accounts are blown, right? So I gotta really wait and see if we can test VWAP here. Gotta make sure we don't slide under VWAP. but it's definitely, I think it's definitely a buy. As long as we're above VWAP, I'm buying. Yesterday you already passed them. Dude, I know, man. It's fucking brutal. This year's just started off so frustrating. What's the cheapest to funded right now for 50K? It might still be Funded Features Network's buy one, get one. Plus 50% off. That's if you average it out between 2 accounts. Here's VWAP. Let's see if we can hold it. I'm long, but I'm only going to give it 10 points. No rage, I'm good. I have a plat account. Do I need to provide any identification or just a phone number? I don't remember. Don't remember. Fucking bitches. All right, last shot. I'm out. The lead account is at 47,998. The other accounts still have 240 bucks in them, so let me switch out the lead account here. Well, we might be moving lower here. I mean, this is... All right, so, I mean, I would need bulls, you know, you gotta hold 800 in this 50%, get back above VWAP, or downside, there's not a... Let's see. I don't think I have anything else on the downside. Like, look at this. There's nothing in the way for more of a drop here. But I would need, yeah, we gotta need this 800 stuff to hold here. Or there's just a lot of stuff. There's just not much underneath that, right? So, and ES, you know, ES, it hit VWAP, but you know, this green zone here, this small little green zone I have, and the lows, it hasn't even tapped the low of session yet, so that could also give us a bounce here if we find some support. Okay. Holding. Let's see if we see any buyers pop in here on the order flow heat map here. Because right now it could just be, it could be a break and retest of the range lows, and we move lower. But this is ES lows, so this could be a great spot to get that bounce. I think, let me pull up like SPY, because there's got to be, there's obviously a decent overnight gap, so just measure that out, because that could give you another, like if you're looking for levels to the downside, check out the equities, check out like SPY. Sometimes, you'd see maybe 50% of the gap hold if we start getting to the gap. So that could be another level. So that's like 691.86 or so on SPY maybe. So 691.80, something to watch for if we do start working into the gap there on SPY. I'm still kind of hoping for a bounce though, personally. I only have one more trade left on these accounts, so. Turbo Jasper, just guys, just everyone just chill. It's fine. I don't want a bunch of bickering in chat. Like that's not what this. You guys know what this community is like. We're not poking each other like that. Like it's a supportive place. Let's just keep it that way. Appreciate it. Thank you. So there's that. See that wick there? It's a little retest of the range lows and rejection. So I don't know. Looking like we could get the drop here. Just move down to 800s. This is where I'm looking for the kind of last line of defense here until we do some more work below. It's giving us a little bit of a bounce. My buy signal, wish me luck. All right, TK, good luck. This is, location wise, I think it's good. Just, dude, I don't know. It seems so dicey, But I like the potential here. So let's just see if anyone shows up for it. Okay. RC, hate being able to trade well and eval and blowing funded. 100%, man. Like if I passed those evals yesterday, I would trade a little bit differently today, but I would definitely be red on it, red on the fundeds. Still would rather have the fundeds, but I mean, Okay, so need to get back above like the 40s here, I would say, for the long. Otherwise we might see lower here. So there's 500 lots there. This whips on around here. Yeah, Makanka, be patient on that. Seriously. Yeah, learn from our mistake there. Let's try it here. Not a lot of wiggle room here. Can't let it pull back on me. Just need the momentum. Oh, I realize you can't see it. Let me scroll down. Ah, that's it. That's going to be it. Holy shit. Well, I didn't really want to take profit there, but I wasn't expecting that pop. That's a little bit of wiggle room there. Okay. Not to sound ungrateful, but that's, you know, I like my entry. I you know, like I'm saying, like a lot of times when I set my optimistic target, it's for in case we get some weird, maybe newsy thing. In this case, we had 1,400 orders hitting there, but like, and it was it was a perfect exit by accident for that momentum. Now I got about $1,000 of wiggle room now, so I can get back in here. Just, now my, it's like, where do you place your stop? You have to risk the money you just made back. It just becomes a little bit more challenging, I think. Yeah, no, I'm glad I got the wiggle room. That's huge. I don't know if you were watching, but if it came back to VWAP on this candle right here, I was done. That would have been over $200. I would have been out, auto liquidated. Okay, so I like 26K as a target. I do. I gotta see if I can get back in this though. Andy says this week's trading has really weighed on me. I mean, dude, I'm right there with you, dude. Last week I didn't really enjoy. This week, not really loving it. I mean, this week it was tough, but with the evals, I ended up doing fine until it all blew up in my face. But I mean, at least there was some decent trades in there. But the at the end of the week, if I'm still in lucid evals, it's not really a successful week for me. Let's look at like the higher time frame candles here. This should be pretty wiki there. Look at that 30-minute candle. This tells you, this sums up the morning session so far. Is this disgusting ass 30-minute candle? It's just terrible. Look at that thing. It's just an ugly little fucker, isn't it? That's what we've been dealing with. The 15-minute, pretty nice bullish candle there. So I'd like to find a way to get long. If 900 can give us a little bit of a pullback. I don't see anything I like for an entry necessarily, but if it looks like we're putting in like a higher low, maybe I would try to jump on that. This AM chop was like yesterday's PM chop. Yeah, yesterday's PM chop was terrible. It's disgusting. All right, Dylan, catch you later. So 900 here, right? I don't know. I don't know if we can get that much of a pullback. I just want like some sort of spot where seems more manageable. Like I want to swing low where I could place a stop under, essentially. Can't really do that on just all green candles. So I'm sitting out. Unfortunately, got out in the 80s. So like the stream, guys. Don't y'all want a giveaway? You know, I wasn't gonna do a giveaway just because I'm not in the mood, but I will do one if we can get the likes up to 105. We'll do a Lucid giveaway, and we'll give away a 50K account, 50K Lucid Flex if we can get the likes up to 105. ES is back at its highs now. See if we can break these highs, move on, keep the grind going, and get up to 26K for Nasdaq. Let's look for levels on ES. I haven't really looked at it in the last day or two. See if there's any upside levels to keep an eye on. Oh, I obviously don't delete trend lines from ES. Look at all this disgusting stuff. I don't really do as much charting on ES, so I don't often delete my garbage on there. Okay, so let's move this previous all-time high level to that PDH one, I think. And of course, all-time highs are right here. So, yes, let's break this little zone here. This little zone here. Don't roll. I mean, if it rolls over, then I'll look for the long entry on Nasdaq. Just rolls over a little bit. I mean, pull back. I don't really mean a rollover. I don't mean like a mean reversion or a range trade. I don't want the range anymore. You know, we've kind of maintained it on ES. Shadow Monarch, what up? How you doing? No, Turbo, I don't smoke cigars, no. You know, back in the day, every once in a while, my grandpa would smoke cigars. My uncles. Maybe every once in a while I'd have one with them, but no, I don't. It's too much of a commitment. It's a long, it takes a while to smoke one, and I get, it's a bit much if you're not used to it. Well. How are you going to be like Carmine if you don't smoke cigars? Well, I'd most like to be like Carmine when it comes to trading. As far as everything else, I'm my own guy, so I got him. I'm like 10 years older than Carmine, so I'm at a different place in life too than that guy. You're up 250 yesterday, down 260 today. I mean, honestly, Parshad, it's not that bad for this discussing price action we had. This was pretty gross, you know. I, along with many others, I think wanted that VWAP test earlier, and it was just ranging, and so, and it wasn't even. I mean, the range was okay, but like this garbage here in the middle, right after opening volatility died down, was just terrible. You know, that's what I'm looking for, like the setup, right? I'm letting. Okay, opening volatility died down. Let's, you know, even if you're playing the range here, you just have to be really patient, I guess. So it's been pretty gross. I think if you struggle today, you are in the majority. Okay, there's a wick through 900. I still want to be long, but it's really hard to do that without much of a pullback, and that might have been it. Gagan, you blew up your XFA on this push-up? Sorry, man. Look at the range and look at Delta. Price wants to go up. It's not hard. Yeah. Definitely see probably some divergence playing out there, and note along the range lows. Fair. I mean, it did hit my zone perfectly, 800. You know, I said this bull's last chance. And, well, they did respond appropriately there. So, level-wise, you know, and I did execute, so, why isn't it showing the trade, though? It's not the right account. 32. 32 is the right account. So, you know. There's opportunity, and range trading is always something that I wanted to get better at. It's can be something to adapt to, you know, adapt your trading style to. How do you deal with the fear of taking the first few trades after vacation not trading? Well, the easiest way would just be trade one micro, 2 micros. And you're like, oh, okay, this is just regular. But I don't really feel a fear after vacation. It's just kind of like just getting back in the swing of things. But sizing down is a good way to start, I would say. Okay. I second this. Just finished a break and started on 2 micros. Nice. Did you say rage trading? Yeah, might as well have. Be thankful I blew my account. Why would I be thankful you blew your account? I want chat to do well and make money. I think it's possible to trade full-time off prop firms. I think it's hard. I think there's a very small percentage that do it, but then they eventually move on from that, I think. So I think it's like there's a short window where you might do it full-time, but then you gotta sell your course in your Discord. Or then you just open your own personal account, you know? So it's probably a shorter time span spent doing that, as opposed to just, you know, once you get all, you know, if you get like 300K profit in prop firms, I would open a 100K personal account and then maybe still trade a few prop firms here and there, but probably focus on my personal account. It's just, it becomes way easier. Like if you think of prop firms as like training wheels, like rules for you to trade by that are actually kind of more challenging. It's like so I don't know baseball, but you know how they put the weights on the bats, and so then when they take the weight off, I forget what you call that, but yeah. But essentially then, you know, you take the weight off and it's favorite prop firms. Right now, My Fun and Features and Lucid, two of my favorites. I've really just been focusing on Lucid because I like Rhythmic and I like their plan. So Lucid's just been the one I've been trading the last maybe the last month and a half, something like that. First year trading prop firm full time, maybe 80K, made 80K, but spent over 20K on evals. Well, that's great. Think about it as a business, you know. If I put 20K into advertising and I make 80K revenue out of that, I'm gonna keep advertising, right? So try Perdia Capital. They did give me one of their instant funded accounts or whatever, and it was fine. I think the platform's still newish, you know, like it was kind of like the dashboard and stuff wasn't like updating correctly and whatnot, but yeah, it was, you know, it's Trade of 8, which, you know, wasn't that excited about, but I haven't traded it in a while. I don't even know if it's still active. I just don't even know. I don't even know where I left off with it. I think my current balance is 101,804. I think I mean, the stats look good. Let me see if I can log into it. I really don't remember. I thought I might have blown it, but the dashboard looks like I'm still good. And I just had green days before Christmas. I think I just forgot to trade it after Christmas. Although I log in, then it's like just delayed data on Trade of 8. Fund your account to unlock simulated trading. Yeah, I don't even know what happened with that. I have to email them. I don't even know. I'm gonna have to email and see what happened because I'll show you. I can pull up the dashboard, I think, without doxing anything. So I was doing pretty good. I had a couple bad days, but then I think I bounced back. I also have to keep my eye out if I want to long. I don't remember my login on here. Let's see. Oh, it's that email. Okay. All right, let's check this out. Here's the account, the static funded. So profit target's 3,000. Says I'm at 2,000. 1,900. Trading day 7 out of 10. Consistency is 3 out of 5. And then look at the calendar. The 23rd, I made 1,100. And I think then I stopped for the year. So yeah, it should still be active. I think I should message them and see what's up. It's possible I forgot and I just blew it, but there's nothing showing on the calendar. So you have to go to the dashboard and activate CME and Q plan for free. Why did it become inactive though? Says you currently have no active subscriptions. Market data, inactive. Okay, let me activate that. Maybe just reset over the year. I don't know. Okay, thank you. Let's see if that works. That might work. That's funny. Oh yeah. Looks like we're back in business on Perdia. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, chat. So when we have to place a trade every week? Well, I hope not. If I buy an account on Lucid, what platform is best? It depends on your own what you like. Here's I think the pullback swing low. So I trade Motive Wave, so I like Rhythmic. Lucid will give you a Motive Wave license, so if you want to trade the same platform as me, you can do it for free with Lucid. So I'm trading a 50K Lucid Flex with Rhythmic, trading on Motive Wave platform. And you can use code Gorilla to support the channel and get the best discount. How about that? How about that? Okay. Well. Okay, I can work this back into the rotation. Okay, I feel good. This account's pretty close. Just $1,000 more, a couple more trading days. Like, it's not bad at all. So let's see if I can find opportunity there. Getting close to my kind of cutoff time, but the other thing I want to see is I want to see his poke higher here on NASDAQ. I've been sitting in a long on my personal account since, you know, VWAP. I took a couple losses on the account before that. So if I exit at the highs on my personal account, I'm back to flat on the day because I worked up quite a bit of losses there. But I do think 26K is reasonable. We have a cutoff time. Well, generally, if I trade after 11 a.m. Central, it's usually because I had a red morning, and then I don't trade well into that, you know. Like I'm trying to dig myself out of a hole, and price action is not where I need it to be for how I like to trade. So generally, it just does not go well for me. So this year, I really wanted to get more disciplined and not have those late morning kind of sessions where I end up blowing accounts or doing something stupid. You're in the exact same boat, Ronald, looking for new highs and wondering if you should take profit. Yeah. Clearly, I'm down 1,500 on the personal account. I'm up 1,400 in this trade. So it's like, I like the entry. And honestly, I do like the exit right here. But I also think there's more upside. The TP for the personal account would be 26K. Which would make it a monster trade. But we're just still range bound. I need ES to break this range. Here we go. Pop it. Pop, pop. Okay. So that was the swing low I was, looking for. So that way when I enter a trade, there's a structural basis for stopping out. Right? So if I wanted to trade, I have now a spot where I would stop out. But I kind of, I'm just a little hesitant. Just because we were at the top of the range, You put stop at 25,900. The problem is, like, I don't mind it retesting 900. Like, so this candle here would have stopped me out probably. Maybe not. Maybe I would have stayed in this barely, but I don't mind it doing like a little bit of a, retest. But yeah, that's not a bad spot either to stop out at. Be still a nice profit on the trade. Did you enter the trade though? No, I did not enter here. I'm like really watching this for the entry. I think on this candle above 900, that would be to me maybe the most ideal entry for what I'm looking for. And I wasn't super close. I was dealing with Purdy stuff and I wasn't really super closely watching that, but that would be the best entry based off like what I would look for. I could target that or 26K. So giveaway's happening today. If we can get to 105 likes, I'll give away a 50K flex on Lucid. We're at 93, so we're almost there. Just 12 more likes. Now the only thing I'm bummed out about is just getting stopped out on that volatile push, or hitting my take profit on that volatile push. That's my only bummer right now, because the entry I think was great. So now I'm stuck here looking for another spot to try to make some money. Yeah, we're at 104, guys. Just need one more person. Grizz really wants to miss out on a giveaway again. He loves it. He's a masochist. Did you not want me to tell people that, Grizz? All right, chat, we're there. Okay, so let's figure out. Nice. Derivativer. Let's get the Botrix set up. Bet there are a lot of people in here who need a new account. Yeah, quite possibly. All right, chat. Exclamation point gorilla. Type it in chat. Enter to win. Lucid 50K flex. Lucid flex 50K. That's what we're doing. You consider yourself a full-time trader, or is it just when it comes? No, I don't derive a full-time income from trading. Thanks, Uncle Dan. You're welcome. I'm the beef. You are the beef. How do you type it? Just exclamation point gorilla. Just like everyone else is doing. Everyone else in chat's doing it right, so just copy them. Gonna look for 900 hold here. Come on. Just gonna top out a PDH like that. PDH's previous day high. All right, I'll try it here. Danny, you ever use Magellan clusters? No, I'm certain you just made that up. I'm shorting you longing? Yeah. Well, you know, you just gotta trade what you see. Trade what makes sense to you. Arshad, don't be so upset, man. You're doing fine. It was a tricky morning. Just like you didn't lose too much. Not so bad, you know. You risk $70 a trade. So what? You got stopped out like what? 4 times? 3.5 times, you know? There's 300 lots hitting the bid there. I'm considering just... should I do that? Am I just trading scared here? Let's go. Come on. No, seriously, I have a friend who's writing algos in TradeStation. That's the base level indicator he uses. I've never heard of that. Is that like available on other platforms? All right, I'll move my stop back. But buyer exits the trade, would it also show up on Bookmap? I mean, all these bubbles here are volume, so it's showing you, it's essentially like a time in sales, you know? Are you sure he's not trolling you? Magellan clusters? Sounds made up. Yeah, I don't even. Motivate doesn't have it. I don't want this to be a head and shoulders situation. Obviously. Keep moving. Keep grinding higher. Come on. I honestly think there could be opportunity to add here. But I need to make sure we're strong enough for that. Should I trail like that? I don't know if I need to. I don't trust it yet, though. I don't trust it. Don't head and shoulders me. Don't do it. I'm going to take the easy money. Work my way out of this hole. All right, I'm out there. I'm out of the trade on my personal account there. Just don't trust this. I mean, another 900 hold, though. I still like it. It's just, again, yeah, this head and shoulders potential is kind of skeeving me out here. It's also 1034. All right, is everyone in this giveaway that wants to be? Am I up on the day? No, I'm still down 815. Okay, let's go ahead and grab all the names and we'll do spin the wheel. All right, Sonny, we're going to spin this wheel. Spin it right round very good. This is going to be a good, not rigged raffle now. Got 129 participants. Probably some duplicates from Twitch and YouTube. All good. That's how we play it. 66. That's how many seconds we're going to run for. And I'll shuffle it 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Who needs the Lucid Flex 50K? Because guess what the winner's going to do? The winner is going to DM me on Discord. I got some popsicles in my basement. All right. Let's roll it. Let's see who's going to get edged out of this one. I think we already know it's not going to be Grizz. Not going to be Josh Allen. Sorry, Josh. You're a famous football player. You can buy your own. Parshov, not you, of course. Not going to be Trav Dog. There's Grizz right there. Oh, Grizz did enter on Twitter. It did work. Oh my gosh, Grizz could actually win this. This could be a Grizz win. Dude, I jinxed it. I said Grizz is obviously not going to win this. Oh my gosh, he's about to get edged up. No, he got it. Oh my gosh, is hell frozen over? Grizz won a fucking giveaway, dude. That's wild. Do a whole stream with that voice, please. That'd be really hard, and I feel like it would get annoying. Your dogs would start barking and stuff. Grizz, man. That's hilarious.
I didn't do fucking shit. I didn't rig shit.
I mean, look, maybe it's rigged, maybe it's not. I can't confirm nor deny, but just look, it happened. And you know what? I think Grizz deserves it. As much of a menace as he is sometimes, he says, I'd like to thank my mom. Didn't your mom warn you against being in a stream with strangers, asking them to take their shirts off? Do I need to message you? I mean, I can find your DMs. I can find your account. So this is Elusive Flex 50K. Nice, Grizz. Congrats, man. About time you won one. It's been too long. There you go, son. It's rigged, I never win. Yeah. Well, it's rigged until you do win. And then when you win, you're like, ah, this is awesome.
Let's see here, Sonny. What's NASDAQ gonna do next? Well, so far, it's back above 900.
Forrest Gump's mom's voice? No, it's Herbert the Pervert from Family Guy. Here, I'll play it if you don't know it. If it'll let me.
That's a nice muscly throwing on you got there.
Thanks.
Got a nice tip for you right here in my pocket for my arthritis. Why don't you reach in there and fish it out for yourself?
Next up is John.
That's Herbert. Oh, man. I hate this voice. Yeah, like Herbert. Sorry, Botond. About to get demonetized, Grizz. Oh man, it's too much pressure. I don't know if I can do it. It's too much pressure.
I like to get jerked around as much as the next guy, but this marker's really starting to piss me off.
He goes a little bit lower. Gotta go get a little lower, I think, and then get the whistle in there. Do it in front of the mirror, like before tomorrow's stream. It's a good line, though. Who won? Grizz won. Chat, clip that.
Guess who? Guess who?
All right. Can we get any movement off of here? Just kind of consolidating. How do you enter the giveaway on Twitter? I think in the Twitter chat. I don't know. No one watches on Twitter. I gotta work on like a Peter Griffin voice. Nah, loss. See, gotta work on that one. Loss. Nah, loss. Real New England kind of thing there. Mike, what are you saying? You're saying the Magellan thing? The Magellan clusters in TradeStation? I don't think I have a TradeStation account. This is Dan's plan B if trading doesn't work out. Sounds identical. Thank you. All right. I will say it was a nice recovery there from, being $200 away from blowing. Now they're, still in the hole, but down $850 or so. Harsh says I'll give away 2 Apex accounts right here at the chat if this crap breaks out the next 5 minutes. Yeah, I think to me the breakout seems inevitable. I think the way to trade it would be like smaller size, wider stop, bigger target. But I don't know. ES is like, it did tick higher outside the range, but I would like to see the grind higher up to 26K today. It's not that far. It's 85 points away, 90 points. It's not that far. Could go for it on Perdia. Maybe go to micros. Maybe just like 3 micros would be enough. Give it like a... That's a good stop on this. Another giveaway. Grizz, aren't you happy with the one you won already? I'd rather be long down by 900, honestly. I will throw on... Maybe I'd throw on 3 micros. Let's see. That's $6 a point. And I want to make like close to 500. It's like 90 points. 80... Wait. 70 points, right? 70 points would be about $530. My math good, chat? No, my math's not good. I don't think. That'll be 371. Hang on a second. My brain's breaking. $74.20. Yeah. Yeah. Trading NASDAQ. I hate these red and green candles. I'm not used to that. Almost filled there, not quite. Did Harsh literally just put a code in chat for Apex? Solid. First one to use it. I mean, all right, chat, I gotta take a pee break. I'll be right back. Will it be great? Says no, I'm in longs. Sorry. Luckily, look, we held up all right there on the pee break. I'm gonna take this order off. Perry got the Apex code from Harsh. Shout out. Shout out to Harsh. Hooking it up. You got the account I gave you on the giveaway funded. Your first funded account. Makanko, GG's, man. Congrats. It's awesome. Sending you a Guinness from Ireland right now. Thanks for the pint. Congratulations. Grizz, you got to go play the lotto. First you won Dan's giveaway. Now I just found $5 floating in the wind as I'm getting home from the gym. Sick, dude. Well, that fill at 900 would have been nice. Okay. We want more highs. We want more highs here. Check out that 15-minute chart in the bottom left. After that nice engulfing there off VWAP, this has just been really tiny body candles just grinding. Wicks, look at these wicks here from, you know, this high to this low. It's just, ugh. 50 points there. I wouldn't mind getting long. You know, again, just, you know, 900, even under 900. Wouldn't mind it. Dan, were you ever into Patagonia sweaters and jackets? No. Shit's too expensive. Now that I'm funded, can I start making money, or is there another phase? No, you can start making money. You're on what, 25K Lucid Flex? Is that the account? You like fibs? I like 50%. I don't pay attention to the other ones. Drop fib at the 945 candle. To the highs. Because I like legs. I'm a leg guy for measuring that out and marking 50% levels. Yeah, definitely, Grizz. Definitely sell that stuff. I like how you went through a Patagonia phase. That's funny. You're like, maybe I am supposed to work on Wall Street. I gotta get some quarter zip sweaters too. Get the whole Peyton Manning outfit together. See you, Perry. Walt, catch you later. Price action kind of sucks, yeah. Good discipline though. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, 50K flex, Makanko, you're good. Just get 5 days of, what is it? 5 days of a, whatever. I'm starting to forget everything. 5 days of $150 or more or something? $200? Whatever. I think it's 150 on Lucid. I don't know. Get your 5 days of green. You can withdraw 50%. $26K doesn't look promising today. Hope we hit the pepper to get up there. Yeah. Overall, you profitable, Dan? Yeah. Any buffer needed? No buffer that I can think of. That's what I like about it. There's no buffer on the Lucid Flex. Just you're left with whatever drawdown you give yourself, you know. So I took my payout and I just took like, 50%, and that left me with like $200, and I blew it, but I got my money, so that's what I wanted. I like the flex better, Grizz, because I don't want the buffer. I have a hard time with the buffer. Yuri, I think I don't know what your green days are like, but the red day seems managed, so that's that's kind of like you kept a lid on it, which is good, risk management. So hopefully better price action tomorrow to end the week, Well, chat, I might call here. It's 11 a.m. What's up, Maul? Harsh, thanks for joining as a member. Appreciate the support. I think you were a member. It might have just not re-upped. All right. Well, I don't think anyone really loved the price action today. Maybe that TK guy who made a bag, but generally speaking, not the greatest. Unless you're just if you're just you just love trading ranges, you probably did pretty good. But yeah, it was a little tough. I might still try to take a few more trades here, get out of the hole here, because otherwise, the problem with starting a combine red like that is, or an evaluation is, your P&L, the most you can make in a day is still $1,500. So it just extends the process a bit. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and head out though. Hope you have a good rest of your session. Tune back in tomorrow for Friday stream, and I'll see you guys then. Peace out.